Welcome to Daily Action Picks. I'm Sean ZERILLO from the Payoff Pitch Podcast, and my favorite bet for Tuesday night's baseball slate is the Miami Marlins, particularly in the first 5 innings. I like their first 5 line to plus 110, and it is a larger bet than I made for their full game line, but I do like them on the full game money line as well, down to plus 126. Just do not trust their bullpen as much as I trust the difference between these two starting pitchers. Edward Cabrera is absolutely phenomenal, blazing fastball, electric stuff. His issue thus far in the major leagues has been command, relatively high walk rate, but he has made some pretty significant improvements both in the high minors and in his limited major league sample this season. Shaved 5% off of his walk rate year over year in AAA, and year over year at the MLB level. He's increased his first pitch strike rate by 5%. He's increased his called strike plus whiff rate by 5% as well. 31% called strike plus whiff rate. That would rank in the top 15 to 20% amongst starting pitchers this season if he qualified. Obviously a limited sample, but absolutely electric stuff from Cabrera. I think he's going to turn into a very, very good pitcher and a top of the rotation arm. And we're in the midst of seeing that potential breakout. On the other side of the matchup, you have Sean Manaea, who's gotten roughed up in his past 10 starts. ERA of 6.5, expected FIP of 4.3 was much better earlier in the season, and now he's kind of regressed more towards what he is as a pitcher, would project him in the low 4s in terms of an ERA, now sitting in the mid to high 4s, but I think that's roughly where you can project him moving forward. He's gotten a bit unlucky over that 10-start span. Strand rate at 62%, batting average on balls in play around 350. Those should be closer to about 72% and 300 respectively. And I don't necessarily see anything in his underlying numbers, fastball velocity, pitch mix, barrel rate. There's nothing really there to suggest why Manaea has been bad, aside from poor luck. However, I have watched those starts, and something just does seem off with him. Guy who's had arm injuries previously, and when I sort of get this feeling that I can't detect a reason why a guy is struggling, ends up down the line that they end up having arm trouble. So look out for Manaea to potentially have arm concerns in the future. I hope for his sake that he does not, but there's definitely some red flags in his performance, and I like the value here. Even at Manaea's most optimistic projection, I still like the value on the Marlins, particularly for the first 5 innings. Again, down to plus 110, and for the full game at plus 126 or better, but a larger bet for me on the first 5 innings.